Hey, this is Ian. I'm the head pro here at EssentialTennis.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use the same singles tactics, strategies, and patterns of play that the pros do so you can win twice as many singles matches and have more fun on the courts as well. You're about to see some powerful step-by-step coaching taken right from the courts of one of our VIP clinics in California. But that's not all. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'm also going to have a free gift for you. Our singles action plan download that will instantly reveal what you should be doing on the court during your practice sessions to win twice as many singles matches as you currently are and also have more fun while you're doing it. It's 100% free, and at the end of this video, you're going to get immediate access to it. But first, I'm going to show you the strategies and tactics that the most successful singles players use on your local courts and even on TV. Let's get right into it by first discussing how you should be positioning yourself on the baseline to most effectively cover your opponent's shots. I want you guys to imagine that Ira and Kirby are playing a point against each other, and Kirby hits a shot cross court on the deuce side, hits a nice angle, and so Ira gets pulled off the court and he's making contact around the doubles alley. Ira, can you kind of pretend you're making contact around the alley with the forehand? All right, so from that position on the court, Ira's two main target selections could be either down the line or cross court. There's obviously more nuanced shots than that, but let's just figure out how wide of a difference he could possibly aim. Down the line, the furthest he could hit to his right would be a shot that lands somewhere around here and continues off the court. So for Kirby to get to that shot, Ira's ball would actually be coming at a little bit of an angle across here, and Kirby would make contact about here. So Kirby, can you come out here and make contact with a forehand? So that's one extreme. On the other extreme, if Ira goes for an angle this way and hits it around the side tee, and it lands in play right around the tee, by the time Kirby gets to it, if she moves straight across the baseline, the ball would be about here for a shot that lands here. So if Kirby's position before Ira hits this next shot is in the middle of the court, is she actually in the center of Ira's two possible shots on the court? No. That one is, I mean, it's probably 50% further away than this one. So the middle of the court is no longer the middle of Ira's possible shots when Ira goes off to his right, our left. So Kirby's actual position before Ira hits this shot needs to be somewhere, probably like around here, for this particular point scenario. So Kirby, can you position yourself correctly, please? So this is really, really important. As the ball moves around the court, your position, your prepared position for each individual shot also moves. You should not be trying to go back to the middle unless the ball is in the middle on the other side. Now let's watch Ira and Kirby engage in a baseline rally while Kirby demonstrates how to correctly shade to the correct side of the court so she can be the most prepared possible for Ira's shots. Anytime Kirby hits Ira to her right, she's going to position to the left. So she's going to stay a little bit to the left of the middle, a little bit to the left of the middle, and now when if she goes cross court on this shot, she'd position herself a little bit to the right of the middle. Left of the middle, a little bit right of the middle. She's going to stay right of the middle. Next, I explain to our students which geometrical elements play into where you should be aiming your ground strokes, and equally as important, where you should not be hitting unless you have a really good reason. This is really the foundation for all good singles strategies. So earlier today, we talked about how most points end, and that is with somebody just making a mistake, just an unforced error. So whenever we can purposefully select the highest percentage possible shot, it's to our benefit. It doesn't necessarily mean we're being conservative or being tentative and pushing it over, but geometrically speaking, we need to know which shots are high percentage and which shots are low percentage. Because if we're continually aiming for the low percentage shot and most points end in a mistake, then you guys can see how obviously that's kind of an uphill battle to try to win the match, unless you're just on that day and you're making everything. So let's say that Kirby has, as a lefty, has a backhand out here to the corner. She has, as before, two very general options. She can hit cross courts or she can hit down the line. Which of those two choices is, geometrically speaking, the higher percentage shot?
Cross court.
Right. You guys have all heard this before. Cross court gives us the most amount of space. What was it, 7 feet? 4.5. 4.5, sorry. Thank you. Gives you 4.5 extra feet of space, which is substantial lengthwise, and the net is 6 inches lower in the middle compared to at the post. So we have extra vertical space. We also have extra depth to work with. So going cross court is, cross court, higher percentage, all other things, you know, remaining equal. Two other reasons why it's a problem going down the line are, number one, when Ira hits a shot that's going at an angle, for Kirby to try to change direction and go down the line is a really challenging shot, because she's taking a ball that's coming towards her racket at this angle, and in order for her to change the direction of that shot and make it go that way, the timing has got to be just right, because the ball wants to hit her strings and continue in that direction because it's got momentum going to her right. So the ball is going to want to continue going to her right as she makes contact. Now, this is especially problematic because how were most of you missing shots, early or late? Late. Most of you were missing late. So if Kirby hits a backhand and aims down the line, which direction is late? If she's a little bit late, does it go to her right or to her left? Right. Goes to her right. So most people tend to be late when they mistime a shot. The ball already wants to go this way because Ira hit at an angle, cross court. So that's a double whammy, pushing the ball in that direction. Plus we have 4.5 feet less space and the net is higher. Should we be hitting down the line very often? No. And this is called changing direction. Most smart players are hitting cross court most of the time. And so going down the line is changing the direction of the ball. It's much safer for Kirby to keep the ball on its current path and just send it right back where it came from. And so this is why, have you ever heard anybody comment while watching professional tennis, somebody who hasn't watched much professional tennis, have you ever heard somebody say, man, they just keep hitting it back to each other?
My husband says that all the time.
Now you can explain to him why that is. They're playing the percentage shot. And so what they're doing is they're working the points. They're waiting for an opportunity to be able to go down the line when it makes sense. Going down the line for no reason is a dumb shot, especially if you're not a paid athlete who has been trained for his or her entire life to hit a ball down the line. So this is why you'll see players stick in a pattern over and over and over again, and then eventually somebody goes down the line. They'll go down the line when they see an opening. Not only does hitting down the line come with inherent risks relative to the shape of the court and the height of the net, but it gives your opponent a huge opportunity to get ahead of you in the points relative to positioning. Watch as I illustrate exactly what I mean. If Ira and Kirby are in that exchange cross court and Kirby decides to change direction and go down the line, where should she be positioned? Ira, can you go cover a down the line shot, please? What direction is Ira now hitting in to go to the open court? Now he has an angle hitting away from Kirby to the high percentage shot on the court. Kirby's position to be in the middle, remember, should be here, but she's all the way over there after her shot. So geometrically speaking, she just put herself in a whole world of trouble if Ira easily gets there and hits this spot. She has further to travel, and Ira now has a huge upper hand in the point. But we see players play this pattern all the time. Kirby scrambles, come on over here, Kirby gets to it, and she says, oh man, Ira just hit a shot from over there, now I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him by going the other direction. She hits down the line again. And if she does that, Ira now has another cross-court shot, angling away from her, higher percentage than what the shot Kirby tried. And so Kirby is working harder to hit a more difficult shot Ira is moving less to hit an easier shot. Our students were chomping at the bit to put their newfound understanding into action. So we broke off into small groups and let them practice high-quality positioning and shot selection, hitting against a pro.
Nice. Good. You got it. All right, rotate. Good job. Good point.
If you master your baseline positioning and target selection, then you'll instantly start winning more singles matches. That's why we've created a step-by-step plan for you to follow the very next time that you step out onto the court to practice. So you can focus on the right things and improve much faster than you thought possible. You can get instant access to our special Singles Action Plan PDF right now, just as I promised at the beginning of this video. Simply click the link down below to get immediate access to the download. All you have to do is let us know where to send it. Or if you'd like, you can go to www.singlesactionplan.com to grab that exact same resource. Lastly, do me a favor, and after you grab your Singles Action Plan, come back to this video and leave a comment letting me know how your results are coming. If this video and the action plan were helpful to you, then please give this video a like, and as always, be sure to subscribe to our Essential Tennis YouTube channel because we have tons of new coaching coming out very soon, and you're not going to want to miss any of it if you're serious about improving your game. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.